Good afternoon, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm actually on my way to Publix. Looks like the snow is mostly melted, so I called Publix to see if they were open. I just got finished running down the stairs too, by the way. And they are indeed open. So I'm getting ready to head to them. I'm making tacos, so I need lettuce, taco sauce, taco shells, and I need a lip moisturizer, for real, for real. I am wearing my thrifted rain boots, snow boots, if you will. So I'm about to put those on and then set you guys up in a car and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I got y'all set up in the car as I'm warming it up. I was gonna do the Mylar bags, but I feel like I need to watch a few more videos because I don't have like a vacuum seal for those bags. And I know there's a makeshift way to do it. I just don't know exactly how to do it. Hopefully you guys can hear me because you're under my coat. It's still cold as heck. It's 31 degrees, but almost all the snow is melted. It's cold, but the sun is shining, so there's that. I am wearing my latest pair of fur moves. I was gonna wear the black ones because I got on all black, but I kind of feel like it's satisfying for the lenses to transition in and out, in and outdoors. So put these on. I need to straighten up my kitchen a little bit. I don't like to clean up I don't like to cook and need to clean up, so I definitely need to straighten up my kitchen. And I'm wondering if I got you guys set on the right thing. Hang on, you guys. Okay, I think we are good. I need to get some heat going on in here. And I happened to call Publix because I wanted to make sure they was open before I get out there. Get all the way there and find out that they're not actually open. And so that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Honestly, you guys, with the transition lenses on, when I look at the camera, the viewfinder, it doesn't look as blurry to me. So that's good. It doesn't look as blurry to me when I'm looking at y'all on the viewfinder, which is what I wanted. I brought the black ones with me, so I'll try them while I'm out. Maybe I'll drive back home with those because I haven't driven with those yet either. So yeah. What did I do last night? I didn't end up doing, because I stopped my video. I have it up now, live on my channel, of Kaden and I outside in the snow. I won't say I played in the snow, but I definitely came outside for a while. And then, what else did I do? I didn't do too much. Yesterday was pretty quiet. My order is still showing that it's on its way from Amazon. I'm thinking if they are going to be delivering, they may be delayed from maybe having worse road conditions yesterday. So I'm fully expecting them to say to me at the last minute that there's been a delay. But so far, it shows that it's still being delivered today. So if that be the case, I don't know. Do I want to pierce my ear today? I gotta work tomorrow and I do have to have my headset on. Would that hurt? Would that be uncomfortable? I guess I need to figure that part out because I'm not sure. But anyway, you guys, Georgia's funny with this snow weather for sure. It's funny because it be looking like a mini blizzard for us, and then by the next day it be melted and pretty much gone. Like there's some spaces here on the ground that I could see that are melting, but like pretty thick patches, and those are the things you can slide on. But for the most part, it seemed like the roads are clear. I don't know why at this point they haven't just found a way to make the roads heated. Some kind of a, instantly melt type of situation, because that's something that really should be had in every state, especially the states where snow is more prevalent. Because I was watching a TikTok and the lady, she had something that she had spread on her driveway and on her walkway and on her porch, she said a week ago, and it melted it was something she put on before the weather news, and she said she didn't end up getting any ice during that time, which would have been last week. But this time, she said this time it snowed, and her driveways, her porch, her walkway was clear still. Like it got snow and impacted everywhere but where she laid that stuff down. They got to have some way to mass produce something like that to make the asphalt out of it, or at least spread it, a couple of days before weather even gets to be to that point. You would think by now, with all the money that they waste from our tax dollars, that they would have came up with something like that, something innovative like that. Because when you watch them videos of people slipping and sliding and crashing and, pile-ups, it's so sad. Car accidents are the worst thing because you can see it coming and there's nothing you can really do to brace for it. It's like kissing death in the mouth. Like if you've ever been in a car accident that was really bad, like the one I was in when I was a teenager, it was the worst feeling because you could see everything happening in slow motion and you can't do anything about it. But brace yourself the best you can for the impact. So, any hoodles, I am going to pick you guys up when I go into the store, I guess. I did bring my my mount necklace. So yeah, I'll put you guys on. I'm not getting much at all. I'm just going in there for a couple things and then going back home. I just want to get into at least at bare minimum, if I can put out a vlog every Sunday, I'll be happy with that consistency, no matter how long or short the vlog is. Because that last vlog, when I put it up, and it didn't take no time uploading, I was shocked because it was the longest video that I posted in a while. It was like 50 something minutes, and it didn't take long at all for it to upload. I don't know how many people is going to stick around for the whole thing, because a lot of it is just me being chatty, but whatever. I'm making videos for me to look back on, more so than pleasing other people. So if you watch, great. If you don't, that's okay. I do appreciate the people that have subscribed to me, because my numbers are ticking on the upward, slowly but surely, and I appreciate every last one of y'all, because y'all don't even have to click on that button. I'm going down this back road. OMG. I probably should have stayed on the main road. No, you guys. You would think, me being from Ohio, that I would be decent at this kind of thing, but I'm not. Okay, it was just that one big patch. This road is very narrow too, so when you are in a big SUV and there's another big vehicle next to you, it's very tight, so you got to be very careful, especially with that ice there. But I can go the longer way up, where that's like what's the word I'm looking for? That part of the road is not getting very much sun. It's shaded right there in that one swath, so it may be it's the same right here too, so I guess it don't make no difference. Definitely wouldn't want to go down there at night when it drops in temperature again and that freezes over. So anyway, I better watch it, because I tend to have a heavy foot sometimes. All right, y'all. Be right back. you guys, so I didn't see any lip gloss that appealed to me. So I'm sure I have something around the house somewhere. I just need to figure out where the heck it is before I grab something that I don't necessarily need. So yeah, that was that. You know what? Is it me, or does Publix buggy return in the parking lot seem like it's a country mile away? It can't just be me. It seems like their buggy cart return spots are in very inconvenient places unless you park all the way down the line. But you gotta either walk it back in the store, or it's one little spot here in the front. But of course you gotta walk all the way around. They should have put one on both sides. I don't know. It seemed like they got a very inconvenient parking situation, so I don't like it. So yeah, looking at you guys in my shades is a little but looking out across the morning rain. I got this too. I never had it before, but I bought it because it feels like I feel like my digestive system is a little bit off, and I want to see if that helps. I like the taste of kombucha, but I don't get it very often. So, and I've been taking a lot of protein lately, so I think that may have a little something to do with it, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's get moving, because I want to see how it feels to drive with this magnetic shade on. I like the way I can see you guys better with the transitions on, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was better, so much better. Damn, I feel like my lips are so dry, and I don't know where none of my stuff is at. Not even my little chapsticks and whatnot. I need to find them when I get home. I know they're just in a bag I haven't used in a while. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure of it. I got more than what I went in there for, as per usual. I got my taco shells. I got, they had buy one, get one free on the, I think it's Old El Paso taco sauce that we like. And I got a head of lettuce. And I got some guacamole that I like. And I also got some chips to go with it because I like that kind of stuff. And because it was buy one, get one free on the guacamole, which the gentleman had to go and find it. They had it in a different display area of the store. So when I went to grab it, the buy one, get one free, they only have one left. And I had a feeling it may be over in that refrigerated space. And sure indeed it was. The guy went and he found it for me. I was going to get the one in the squeeze tube. It seemed interesting, but then I was like, since he found the one that I was looking for, I just went with that because I've had that brand before. So, any hoodles. Let's hope there ain't nobody trying to squeeze on this same part of the road with me. And that little icy patch. It wasn't too bad though. You can't go flying across it really. Yeah, I hope this work week is good and that it's not too crazy. I had a guy call last week, and he wanted to know why his premium had increased. And so there's one part that I've noticed, where I've seen, and this is downhill too, dang. I've seen one place where I've seen people with commercial policies have an increase. is that their revenue stated for the year will increase every year. Now, I guess it is possible that the rates are, two things are possible. Either the person who, once they did their application, overshot in the revenue that they would be expecting for the year. And then once they did that, hoping that their business would grow, the carriers are anticipating that your business is also growing. So I've seen the revenue go up. I don't know what percentage, I don't know how they come to that conclusion, but I couldn't see any other reason except for the normal reasons that are stated, like, state to state. There are different rate increases that happen at every renewal, unfortunately, and it could be a factor of several different things. It could be your claim history. It could be the losses that the state that you live in has sustained, the cost of living, et cetera, et cetera. And he was upset, got in touch with corporate, and they reached out to me and was like, you didn't do anything wrong. You said exactly what we needed you to say. They're going to make an exception for him, but they want to know if you'll reach back out to him to smooth it over. And I'm like, sure, no problem. If you guys are going to accommodate him with another solution, I'm fine with that. But it's also like reminiscent, very much reminiscent from my previous employer. Like, he would want me to sometimes call people and kiss their behinds. He literally would say, can you pull out your chapstick on this one? Like, I feel like customers, and you could be talking to any variety of customers, especially on social media, because we make up customers, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you guys' rationale when you call a place of business, and I get it, like, I am the top of the list when it comes down to people that don't want to fuck with your money. I don't want to mess up your money. I don't want to have you spend a penny more than what you should be spending. But some of this stuff is like basic comprehension when it comes down to how businesses operate in the United States. Like, we all know that we are paying more for things that we shouldn't be paying more for. And it's no different. Ice patch. It's no different than anything else. I don't even know at this point, like, why be upset? Either you're gonna pay it or you're not. Like, you have the choice of taking your business somewhere else. And the thing about insurance is it's gonna change. There's not an insurance company that can write a policy for you that they could guarantee you that when your renewal comes up, it's going to be the exact same price. And I don't understand why people don't get that. It's a very basic thing. Some people's will go up more than others, but there's also several different things that would factor into why they saw an increase. So it's just stupid as hell to me. I don't know why we don't understand that. But I called him and he didn't answer, so I left him a voicemail. I didn't hear back from him. I reached out to him the next day with an email, and that's it. I'm not going to chase him down about it. That's it, and that's all. If I did what I was supposed to do, I guess he was threatening a lawsuit, and you got those kind of customers too. I'm going to get a lawyer. Do that. These companies are not stupid. They are getting... Everything is in the details of your application and what you sign off on. The problem is that people often don't take the time to read the fine print, and they're not worried about you suing them. They're not worried about you wasting money to get a lawyer because you didn't sign some shit that you didn't understand. Like, they don't care. So, anyways, but I understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, to try to take it all the way up the ladder when you could just take your money and go somewhere else. What he was upset with, I told him, I said, when your renewal is active, when it's actually the start date of your renewal, If you feel like your revenue amount is way off, then you can go into the app and you can edit yourself, but I can't do it because it's not active yet. So I can't do it. And I guess it was so close to his renewal date that he couldn't change it for the term that he's currently in because his renewal is, less than 30 days. So he was very upset. He didn't seem like he was very upset with me, so I kind of was surprised that they even asked me to do anything about it. But whatever. People are never satisfied. And by people, I mean even me sometimes. But it also makes you, when you're in this line of work where you're dealing with customers, whether those customers are over the phone, whether those customers are in person, have a little grace for the customer service representative that you're speaking with, because we don't have no control over those kind of things. Now, I did have a customer on, I think it was Friday. He had called and he was like, I'm trying to make sure that I have coverage for snow removal. And I know from training that the class of business of his policy being lawn care and landscape, that you can also do snow removal on that policy. So unknowingly, I told him that he did because I found it in his deck pages, but it wasn't exclusive. So when I got off the phone with him, something told me to go back and read the fine print, so to speak. And then I pulled his original application and I realized that he answered no to, will you be doing snow removal? So I called him back. Him and his wife was chatty as hell. They was like talking over me. He was very jolly. He was like, I just gave you a great review and you called me back. I'm glad you caught that. And we did a cancel repurchase of his policy. So I don't mind going the extra mile for people, especially when maybe I did something that was not the correct action. But hey, be mindful to the customer service reps that you guys are calling and going off about, because a lot of times y'all's gripe and complaint don't got shit to do with the person that you venting to on the other line, on the other side of that call. Nothing. Vent with your therapist, not with us. Okay? All right, anyway, let me get in here and get this food going. I'd rather cook and get it out of the way. It's only 4 o'clock, so I'm making good timing. Maybe I'll pick you guys up again. Maybe I won't. Again, I don't know if my little order is coming or not. But like I said, when I do, I will pick you guys up. Because I'm scared. And I want to document it. I'm a little bit nervous. Look, they rescheduled. Now it's not coming until February 2nd. So tomorrow. I'll take it though. They don't need to be out there slipping and sliding on the road for nothing so silly. You know? It ain't that deep. And I know while the snow is melting around the state, there are some shaded areas that's not getting no sunlight. That's probably treacherous for drivers, especially because when they're delivering to neighborhoods, it's not going to be as easy to get in and out of them as it would be on some of the major roads that's been warned from people driving and then, out in the sun and exposed type of thing. So I kind of figured as much. So anyway, you guys, later for today, or maybe not. If I have anything to say, I will definitely get on here and say it. All right, bye. Okay, you guys, I am officially off work, getting ready to pierce my ear. I did not get the pin that you dot your ear with. And I already washed my hands with antibacterial soap. And I'm getting ready to just take one of these with some alcohol. I got 91% and clean my ear. I might as well do this before I take something from my head. That was my thought. I'm gonna clean my ear, clean it all out. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to take these readers off because I need to be able to see. I am nervous. I am nervous. It better not hurt because the girls on there all on the TikTok, on a ticky-tacky, make it seem like it don't hurt at all. So I ain't going crazy, putting it in no crazy location. I didn't read no instructions. Oh my God. I don't have the daughter, but I'm gonna try to get it right where it was. Oh, help me, Lord. Oh, help me, Father. Oh. Please don't be too low. Please don't be too low. That wasn't too bad. It was a pinch. Did I do it too low? I think I did it in a good spot, you guys. What? I actually did it. That wasn't too bad. That was tolerable. That was a tolerable pinch. I ain't gonna say it didn't feel like nothing, but the babies I done pushed out have definitely been much harder to do than that, for sure. I'll do this other side. Ooh. I should have put another earring in there just to see if this one should have been a little bit higher, but it's not super low. I think I got it right on the spot. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is crazy. I could have did Camden's when I took him a year or so ago to Claire's. And I was looking for titanium, but I couldn't really find what I was looking for that had the gun for titanium. It was like the actual needle. Now I don't think I'm brave enough to do all that. Why won't this open? Oh, right there. It's right here. It got a little bit of a tingle. Let me see. How equal it is, but this one seemed a little bit higher than this one. Okay, you guys, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh, shoot. That is crazy. This part might hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna get it over with. Yeah, I'm ready to take this headache pill. For real, for real. I don't know if this is the same size or not, but tear tab. I know Kaden wouldn't want to watch, but he's asleep. So I ain't even gonna worry with it. OMG. I think I want this one. No. That one hurt. That one hurt. Ouchie. Ouchie, that one did hurt. Goodness. Pick this up. Ooh. Now that one did hurt. Oh my gosh. And then it said to clean it with saline solution. So I got some of that already. Oh my gosh, I tried this one because it's a little more sensitive up. Oh mercy, is that a good spot? Oh, that next one hurt. The first one, not so bad, but that next one, OMG. You guys see it? I did it. It didn't take me but how many minutes? I don't even know. Yikes. Now I definitely need to take something for a headache because I feel those. Okay, I had to come back real quick because I put a hoop in the first hole and it don't look bad like that. So I would not wear all studs. I would switch it up. And it doesn't look bad that way. What say you? Do you agree? I like it. I think I did pretty good. It's still throbbing a little bit. I ain't gonna say it's completely pain-free, but yeah. I just took something from my head, so. All right, you guys, again, till tomorrow or the next day or the next day. All right, bye.